Hey guys, it's Viger, and, well, how do I put this? This is gonna be a very, very different video than what I usually do. You know me for being all laughs and everything and desperately trying to hack up along at something really funny. This is not gonna be one of those videos, because this is actually, I would say this is kind of a serious topic that I need to get into, because it does involve one of you guys. Not that anyone's done anything wrong. Well, not any of you guys, but one person in particular. And he's not a sub, thank God. But he has come after one of my subs, and that is something I will not stand for. So, this video is about a certain individual who is going after one of my subs. The sub in question is Doctorks. 2000 in, one of the many collaborators that works with Supah.Exe, who's known for his Minimator animations, mainly revolving around his characters in a FNAF-esque manner. Very good stuff, I'd highly check them out. And one of his collaborators, Doctorks, a sub of mine, is constantly being harassed by another individual. I use that word very loosely, individual, by the name of young Dantha. Now, let's put this into perspective about this. Young Dantha, this video is about you. I'm speaking to you directly because, well, I was trying to resolve the issue between you and Doctorks to try and just be like, you know what, just cut your losses and move on, kid. I mean, seriously. But you didn't listen to me on numerous occasions, and I gave you explicit instructions to not drag me into this. I was trying to keep the conversation onto your videos, and I was trying to keep it as private as possible, but then you took it a step further and commented directly on my Game Grumps Minimated video. That is grounds for dragging me into this, so yeah, here we are. So, you've got 7,000 people paying attention right now, and I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm kind of ad-libbing this as I go, because I don't really have a script in front of me. I just have all this circumstantial evidence against you that Doctorks has presented with me, and to be quite honest, I will always back one of my subs rather than somebody on the outside. So with that being said, let's get right into this, because I feel like all 7,000 plus of my subs need to know just who we're dealing with here. So, to give you a bit of a perspective on who the two are, here is a video starring Doctorks and his amazing animation skills.
You've been through 20 long, frightful nights. You've seen their faces, felt all their flights. You know our shore is so far from over, and Freddy told us you're an organ donor.
And here is young Dantha's, or one of young Dantha's, latest uploads. Yes. That was the entire video. 8 seconds of riding an elevator. And young Dantha has some beef with Doctorks. Logic there, but it gets even crazier, because young Dantha has this delusional state of paranoia that Doctorks is out to ruin him. As if he hasn't already done that to himself already with the crap content that he makes. With that being said, though, the number of things that Doctorks has presented to me about you, young Dantha, is just, oh boy. And the stuff that I've heard myself trying to talk some sense into you, oh boy. Well, let's just say you don't really think before you speak, which is something I have trouble doing myself, but at least I'm learning from it, and I actually know what to say, when to say, how to say it, and who to say it to. You don't abide to any of that. So, first things first. According to Doctorks, who I 100% trust, Young Dantha, you've lied about everything that you've said. Doctorks is not disliking your videos, and he never has. He has never told people to do so for him, because that would just be despicable. And Doctorks is anything but despicable. He's also saying that you've... I mean, this is also coming to him that this isn't the first account that he's had to deal with involving you. I don't even know if Young Dantha is technically your name, because you've gone through about 30 accounts trying to undermine Doctorks, and, well, you failed 30 times. So now you're on 31 with the Young Dantha account, so... And Doctorks has also brought into my attention that you're actually using your YouTube platform to support your family. And given the fact that I showed one of your latest videos, which was 8 seconds of you riding an elevator, your family must be doing very poorly if this is how you plan on supporting them, because that does not bring in the YouTube money. I don't bring in YouTube money because I don't use this as a platform to get money. I don't use it as a job. I go get a job to support a family that I don't have, which is just me at the moment. But that's beside the point. You think like you're this amazing content creator and everything, but you only, on average, muster up 15 views per video, and you only have 4 videos. And not to point any fingers or anything, but yeah, they're not that good, and like I had said to you before, should probably focus in on improving your content rather than trying to undermine somebody you think is out to get you. That's not the case. Doctorks has nothing to do with you, and doesn't want anything to do with you. You're the one that keeps, like, lassoing him and pulling him back in. He wants to try and get over you, and just move on with whatever he wants to work on. But you just won't bury the hatchet. I mean, given the fact that you make a very bad Lego stop motion video where pretty much nothing happens, it's completely silent, and 2 Lego cars just kind of bump into each other and nothing happens, and you say you're doing this for your family. I believe you are not even like 13 years old, so to say that you're doing this for your family is a bit misleading, because well, let's face it, and just own up to it, Young Dantha, there is no family of yours that you're trying to do this for. And I'm just gonna rattle these things off as well. You haven't gotten beaten up, and you haven't gone to the hospital because of said beat up. That is, why are you even going as far as this? I mean, I'm trying to play nice guy here. I'm 24. I've been bullied myself, but I've never gone to the hospital for being beaten up, because, well, let's be honest, I never was beaten up. I did the beating up against my aggressors, but that's a story for another day. But this is completely serious now. As a matter of fact, give me 1 sec, guys. This is going to be a first for the for my entire channel. Take your shots now. This is my serious hat, and this is where things get serious. Young Dantha, my name is Viger, and I am hereby telling you, lay it off. Leave Doctorks alone, and he will leave you alone, which he already has been trying to do. But you just won't let it go. So, and this is, now that everybody is pretty much caught up, all my subs and everything, here's what I am going to tell you to do about this issue. Nothing. As a matter of fact, instead, what I'd like all of my subs to do is, in the links, down in the description down below, there are going to be 2 YouTube channel links. One is for Supah.Exe, which Doctorks collaborates with on a regular basis. The other link is Doctorks' channel in particular. I would like each and every one of my subs, all 7,000 plus of them at the time of this recording, to go down into the description and subscribe to both Supah.Exe and Doctorks to support them both. They are amazing animators, and I really enjoy seeing the content that they create because it is some of the best stuff that I've seen in a long time. As for you, young Dantha, this is going to be my last time saying this to you. Forget about Doctorks. Focus in on making your content better, because there's a lot of areas that can be improved. And third and foremost, bury the hatchet. Seriously. You're acting like a 5-year-old, and you've got no evidence to back up your stories at all. And I don't care how many times you tell me or Doctorks about whatever it is that's going on right now. Play R2 does not exist. Billy Fairfield is not a real person. So the next time you start commenting into my videos trying to defend your complete and utter paranoia, I'm not going to listen. As a matter of fact, I will just delete the comments and pretty much just block you from my channel. I know Doctorks probably has, and then you'll probably make another account to try and back up your paranoia some more, which I will just do again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Because you know what? I've got plenty of time to do that. And I really, really, really don't care. Because I've dealt with people like you all the time, and I know your biggest weakness, lack of attention. Because the least attention that you get, the faster you'll shrivel up and not be a nuisance anymore. So, to all my subs watching this video, subscribe to Supah.Exe, subscribe to Doctorks, and forget about young Dantha. Because, to be quite honest, there really isn't anything on young Dantha's channel that's worth subscribing for at the moment. Who knows? Young Dantha, maybe you'll watch this video and maybe it will spark some imagination and everything, but here's where I end it. Leave Doctorks alone, leave Supah alone, and leave me out of it. Alright? Glad we had this talk. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys when I see you guys, and as always, toodles.